I'm going to show you my new Castle Arts pencils. These are the 120 set of premium quality wet and dry watercolour pencils. And as it says on the tin, a set of high quality, highly pigmented, water soluble artist grade pencils in a range of vibrant colours. They come in this nice tin. On the back it shows you all the colours that are in the set. It says this deluxe set of 120 premium quality wet and dry watercolour pencils have silky smooth, velvety soft leads with large crayons of premium water soluble colour with light fast qualities, offering both translucency and opacity. The non-toxic pencils have been named, numbered and colour-coded for instant recognition. The tactile soft touch finish and quality hexagonal wood casings allow for ease of manoeuvrability and sharpening. So let's take a look inside the tin. The lid is hinged so it doesn't come off. Now inside the lid there are all the colours with the numbers and the names of the pencils, and then inside we have some leaflets. This is how to create a watercolour pencil illustration of a peacock in 6 easy stages. So this is if you want to draw the peacock, that is on the front of the tin. If you want to have a go of that. So inside the leaflet it shows you step by step how to do that. You can download this template off the Castle Arts website to get you started. Another little leaflet where to contact them, the Castle Arts Club, with all the information. The colour and product guide. This shows you other things that they sell, all the different types of pencils, paints, gel pens, acrylic paint, oil paint, fabric paint, sketching sets that they do. And then inside it shows you all the different colours that the products come in. So all the different types of paint and pencils, the colour shades. And in this tin of watercolour pencils there's about 28 that I counted roughly that are just in this set that I don't have in the other set. So there's a few colours in here that I don't have in my other pencil sets. This is a booklet full of inspiration and information, what to do with your pencils, how to look after them, how to use them, different colour wheels, all sorts of things that you can try, different techniques, different ways of using and applying the colour with these watercolour pencils. So that's what's in that booklet, which is quite useful. Then also there is this watercolour pencil tester sheet which I'll be filling in. So it's got all the pencils and the colour names on already, so I don't have to write them out. So you colour them in with the correct pencil colours in the correct boxes, just because the colours that are printed on the pencils might look different when they're then applied to paper. So it's just easier to see all the different colours that you have if you fill out a tester sheet first. So I do like that Castle Arts put one of these in with all of the pencil sets because it's already numbered and the colour names are already on, so that makes it really easy. So I bought this set in the tin, but you can buy it in a zip up pouch for a little bit extra. It's not too much extra. I'll just show you what a zip up pouch looks like. This is a zip up pouch, and all your pencils would come already arranged in it, but this time I bought the set in the tin. And also, if you want to buy a smaller set, they do smaller sets. If you don't want to buy 120 pencils, there are smaller sets. If you want to spend a little bit less money, or you think 120 is a bit too many or a bit overwhelming, it is a little bit cheaper to buy them in the tin. Now's probably a good time to tell you that if you're in the UK and you go to the Castle Arts UK website, you can get 20% off if you put my code Sophie Colours in the discount code box at the checkout. You'll get 20% off your order. Even if there's a sale on, I think they also discount it off items that are on sale. So that's Sophie Colours, all one word, in the discount code box. It's only available in the UK, and it's spelt the same as my YouTube channel name. So let's have a look inside the box. These are all the colours. They come in trays, and the trays have these little loops so you can easily pull them out. So let's just have a look at one of the pencils. So they are hexagonal shaped. The other pencils that I have, the Soft Touch and the Gold Standard, are round barrels, but these are hexagonal, which is handy because they don't roll off your desk quite as easy as a round one. And to tell them apart from your other pencils, if you have other Castle Arts ones, it does say Watercolour on the barrel there, so you can identify them from your other pencils. You don't get them mixed up. So now we're going to colour in the colour chart. So the first colour here is golden yellow. So I'll just find that one in these trays. They may not be in order, but as you colour in the colour chart, that'll help to put them in order. So here is golden yellow. It's quite a pale looking yellow. So what I'm going to do is colour half the box, pressing quite hard and saturating the paper with the pencil. Then I'm going to colour it quite light on this half, and then I'm going to get a water brush to activate the pencil, because you can use them wet or dry. So on the half that I haven't coloured quite as hard, I'll activate it with water so I can see how it looks both wet and dry. This is a water brush that I'll be using. You just unscrew the end, fill it with water, screw the end back on, and you end up with a brush that is already wet with water. So it just saves messing about with a cup of water that you're going to knock over. So there's less mess with this because you can't spill it. And then to clean it after every colour, all you do, you have a bit of tissue like this. Just give it a little squeeze and wipe it on the tissue, and that will clean it for your next colour. So this first half of the box I'm pressing quite hard to fill in all the colour, as I'd use it as a dry pencil. And then the rest of the box, it's quite a pale yellow, this one. I'll press a little bit lighter. And then use my water brush just to activate the colour. So you can use it like paint. So that is quite a pale yellow. I'll just pick another colour that is a bit darker so you can see it better. Let's have a look at this next one. Orange Lake Light. This is still quite a light colour, however, might be a little bit easier to see. So it's quite a nice light orange, that. I've just activated it with water and it just gets rid of all those little lines that pencils make. So now I'm going to colour in the rest of the colour sheet and then activate them all with water when I've finished. And we'll see how all the colours turn out. Okay, so that's the pencil tester sheet finished, and I've activated all the colours with a water brush. Now I don't know if you can see on the camera, but when they've been activated with water, they dry as a matte finish, they're not shiny. So the bits that I've touched with the water brush are matte, but the parts that I haven't, because I've left the left hand side of the boxes, I didn't put water on, they're still shiny, like coloured pencils leave that shininess, but when they've had the water on them they dry matte like watercolour paints would. So I think these pencils would be quite good for doing large background pieces, you know, so you can use the water to get rid of the pencil lines, and it would be easier to blend colours together in large areas like backgrounds. Also, I think some of the colours after they've had the water on them are a little bit brighter after they've been activated with the water, so they would also be good for people who find pencils a little bit too painful to use. If you have like arthritis, or you just find that they're too intense colouring all the different layers, you could just colour them lightly and then go over them with the water brush or some water on a paintbrush. So it would be less intense on your hands if you suffer from cramp or pain from colouring. Also probably good for travelling with, because you don't have to choose between taking your pencils or your paints. You could just take these, and you can use them dry as a normal pencil or wet, and then they turn into paint. I like that you can put the colour exactly where you want it, so if you find that painting is a little bit messy or watercolours a bit too wet, you're quite in control with these pencils. You can put the colour exactly where you want it and then go over with a slightly damp brush or not so much water. It doesn't take much water to turn them into paint, so overall I'm quite pleased with these pencils. I think I'll be using them for backgrounds in my colouring, and I do like all the colours. They're quite nice bright colours as well. So I hope you found this quite useful. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.